All right. So yesterday, we had You're Waiting for Someone to Save You, but no one is coming, which I linked to finding a co-founder and finding a mentor. Felt like I can't do anything by myself. I need to have someone guide me. So my one next action was to contact an entrepreneur close by who has a business for longer than 2 years and ask them how they remain resilient and how they come from vision and ideas to execution. I changed the wording a little bit from my vague question that I created yesterday into something a bit more specific. And so thank you to Elke, who gave the two things that really work for her. The one is to ideate and to go from vision and ideas to what do I do now first. She uses a lot of ChatGPT, and actually, that's quite, yeah, that's like super straightforward. And I could have thought of that, but I didn't. So, thank you, Elke, for that because that's indeed a very good idea. And then the second one is she said that she actually works incredibly efficient in a plane, which is super interesting. Probably has to do something with the connection or with the environment. I don't know. But otherwise, for her, going to a coffee bar and putting her phone aside also really helps. She said that working from home often results in doing other stuff. And that's something that I find myself doing as well. So my one resulting action after that, I decided that I'm going to use ChatGPT more as a mentor to spur ideas, and I am reinforcing that by adding a post-it on my laptop which says "Ask ChatGPT." And I've already had some first results. I did a strategy session with the AI ChatGPT from Alex Hormozy, um, which is essentially ChatGPT that is inputted with all Alex Hormozy's information, books, articles, tweets, everything he's ever published on the internet. And so he gives you an answer based on that. So you're almost talking to Alex. And so I have some next steps for me here. But today is a new day. So today, what do we have on the program? We have you keep changing your dream instead of changing your execution. The idea isn't the issue. Um, you keep changing your dream. Where do I find an example of this? Because I believe I do already focus quite a bit on changing the execution all the time, but keeping the dream. No, that's not true because I'm always changing my ideal client. Okay, I'm always changing my ideal client. Um, so why do I keep changing the dream? Yes, but what if I keep focusing on something that doesn't work? Um, for example, if the ID may be the issue. So, yes, but what if I keep working on something that doesn't work? So, so you test it. You test it. If people want to pay for it, it works. Yes, but that's what I don't know because I'm pre-revenue. Actually, I'm not. I have already sold a few stuff. Um, so so ask the people who are not buying why they're not buying. Yes, but It's cringe. And I don't have enough data. So you were saying that you're not willing to look cringe and that you haven't asked enough people to actually buy the thing. Yes, probably, maybe. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you will have to be okay with being cringe. That's what it is. So you change your mindset that looking cringe is part of the game, and you go collect more data because you don't have enough numbers at this point. I haven't asked enough people if they want to buy my product because I was afraid of looking cringe. Yes. But where do I find those people? Where do I find those people? And yes, how do I change my mindset? How do I change my mindset? So where do you find those people? Well, that's what every online source and course on sales and marketing says. You do DMs and you choose a social media platform and you do content. So social media content and DMs plus networking events, which we already established yesterday that I should be going through to going to a little bit more. As for social media content and DMs, I actually already chose my two platforms, which is Instagram and LinkedIn. And how do I change my mindset? That's a tough one. I do believe I've made quite some progress on that already, but it's not enough. So I actually hired a therapist. To change my inner negative chatter. Change to work on to change my thinking, negative thinking into possibilities. Yes, but that's a lot of work and I'm tired. And I'm tired. Well, tired isn't going to play. Tired isn't going to pay the bills. So you either work or you get a job. Yes, but I don't want to get a job. But I don't want to get a job. I want to work on Ocho. So you work on Ocho. You send the DMs. You create the content. You work with the therapists. Yes, but I'm not seeing any results for now. Well, any is not true. I'm seeing little results for now. Little results is more than no results, which means there's something in the idea. There's something in the idea. And so keep going. Keep the system. Does that make sense? You keep changing your dream instead of changing your execution. The idea isn't the issue. I'm always changing my ideal client. I want to ask the people who are not buying why they're not buying. So I actually have to go collect more data on social media. So keep the system, yeah, keep sending the DMs. And if people don't convert or are not, convert is such an ugly word. If people are not interested, ask them what's holding them back. But step 1 is send more DMs. So my one next action is keep, or like, because I wasn't really doing that, make sure to consistently send enough DMs and create social media content. So that I have more, no, not followers, more people interested who do the lead magnet that I have, so which is the exercise, the 8 piece of work. Make sure to consistently send enough DMs and create social media content so that I have more people interested who do the 8 piece of work exercise, therefore identify as a lead. And if they are not interested, to further engage, find out why. Yeah. And when I find out why, don't take it personally. That's what the therapist is for. Ah,